University of Insubria in Como, the first annual lecture of the Restorative Justice and Mediation Studies Center was held on October the 6th, 2016. It has been delivered by Dr. Kilchling, Chair of the European Forum for Restorative Justice. On this occasion, he shared with us his proposal for a progressive understanding of restorative justice, which can be summarized in 5 fundamental points.
The first point is that restorative justice is a victim-related approach. It complements the activities of the criminal justice authorities, and it can meet and address all the additional personal points that are important for the individuals involved in the managing of the conflict. And these individual and personal needs of the victims and the offenders can be totally different of those who are important from the perspective of the criminal trial. The second point is that restorative justice is a very valuable resource. Research has shown that the more serious a crime and the consequences of a crime are, the more the victim can take advantage of restorative justice. And the added value for the victim can be, in particular, the reduction of harm, the reduction of fear, and the procedure can help the victim to cope with the consequences of the crime on a short term, on a mid-term, and on a long-term perspective. We could even think, if we have set the right priorities in the past, or if it was perhaps the wrong priority, to concentrate on minor crimes. The resources are better invested for victims with serious consequences and victims of serious crimes. Restorative justice is also a universal approach. Restorative justice is about autonomy and self-determined decision-making of the persons and the people involved in conflicts. Therefore, it would be wrong to make access dependent on criminal procedure-related criteria, such as the type of crime and the type of offender involved. Restorative justice is also an individual right. European legislation provides that victims who wish to participate in restorative justice should have autonomous access to restorative justice at any time and in any case. Restorative justice is not a soft approach. It is a very popular misunderstanding that the core purpose of restorative justice would be a reduction of the punishment. In the contrary, restorative justice is on compensating harm that has been caused. That has nothing to do with punishment and criminal penalties. It would be much easier for an offender just to watch the trial, do nothing, and just pay a fine. It's much more for the offender to really seek the confrontation with the victim and to take responsibility for the harm that has been caused. And last but not least, restorative justice always has to be voluntary. Nobody can be obliged to take part in such efforts.